Hey guys, what's going on? Lex here. I'm incredibly busy, but it just so happens that a new Christmas event is live on Black Desert, and a new class is also shipped as well. So we're going to be looking at the Mystic class. As you can see just from my characters alone, I started Black Desert not long ago, and I haven't invested all that much time into the game because I'm busy with exams and stuff. So, just from the name alone, I expected the Mystic to be some sort of, I don't know, magic wielding class or whatever. But apparently it's some sort of fist fighting class, some sort of martial arts class. So essentially it's a male striker, but I'm sure the devs have found some way to shoe in some sort of unique feature or moveset. Why am I saying moveset? This isn't a fighting game. Yeah, real excited to try this out. I went ahead and actually created my character because I didn't want to spend a million years in the character creator. Yeah, so I didn't change much. Aside from the body, really, I made her a little skinnier. And yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be bitching about body positivity and whatnot. Let me change the background real quick. And to that I say, screw you. I like her slim, so she's going to be slim. Yeah, like I said, I didn't change much else. I went with red hair, blue eyes, even though I already have a red hair, blue eye character. And I kind of like the hair, it kind of reminds me of Lightning. Let's see if we can just... Okay, so that's cool. One name actually worked on the first go. That's a pretty cool background, but I notice it's not animated like the other ones here. That one's not really animated, it's just sort of has a animated layer over it. This was my test character I created earlier. I didn't like it because she wasn't slim enough for me. Oh no, I'm gonna be fucking attacked from all directions by the body positivity movement. So, having never played an RPG with a martial arts brawler type class, except maybe the brawler from Terra, I don't think that really comes close to what this class is about. I'm pretty interested to see how this goes, so I'm just going to skip this intro scene since everyone's seen it by now. Oh, and one more thing, I was actually going to just play this game in 4K because I thought, that'd be fun, but I think I only get like, I don't know, 40 FPS. And I'm almost certain that the recording would probably kill my FPS even more. Like, I'm probably going to get under 30, which is not good. It's not pleasant for the eye. So I decided to just downscale this to 1080. And I'm playing this windowed because if you... I'm supposed to sprint. If you've ever tried to run a lower resolution on a 4K monitor, you'll realize just how bad it is. And I'm playing on a 27-inch monitor, and for 4K, that's I'd say that's not much because I have a friend who has like a 27-inch monitor that's 1440, and apparently it's pretty sharp, but this is even sharper. So let's get through this tutorial stuff. Like I said, I'm kind of busy today, so I'm not going to be able to get into the meat of this class. And did the snow just disappear? I was pretty certain there was snow. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to get into the meat of this class since I'm really pressed for time, but I'm hoping to at least get the basics of what this class is about. Just the camera angle a little bit. So yeah, my impressions of BDO in general are pretty positive. I'm lost on a couple of things, like the conversation feature. It seems a little convoluted just to just to sort of build a social network of NPCs, but I like everything else so far. It's a really good retirement game for me, I guess. I know there are hardcore players out there, but I'm probably not going to play this game I'm not going to get super deep into this game like the last 2 RPGs I played, so yeah.
Just gotta finish this quick.
Okay, so let me just... Okay, so she has sort of this burst thing that kind of like the Dark Knight, I guess. She has that roll, just like every other class. Okay. So does that burst only happen the first time you sprint, or yeah, sort of? I guess. How did I do that? Whatever. Let's just go with the program. Wow, those are some powerful punches. You know, look, that move right there, that kind of plays like the Dark Knight a little bit, or not even the Dark Knight. You know, like I know people have brought up the fact that most of these classes play the same. I sort of get that impression as well, but you know, that doesn't really bother me all that much. It just sort of means there's good balancing, but. You know, I know people like more variety in their gameplay.
Take a look at this fragrant potion. I have some great stuff.
I mean, this one really only offers 2 melee classes and range classes, albeit with a much wider variety of weapons and gear, I guess. So everything's almost aesthetic in this game. Okay, so they want me to run. Unfortunately, my run button is bound to my screen lock button, which just so happens to be the backlight on my keyboard, and I can't change it, so that also sucks. Okay, so now it's time to learn a couple moves. So press tab or right click to switch between. So that's combat stance. That's standby. And she's also got a little stealth, crouch, and a prone. That's cool. Okay. Okay, so like that. And I'm just going to throw a couple punches since I don't think it's updated correctly. That's the default attack. It's really fast. I think it might even be faster than the Dark Knight's attacks. Okay, Soul Basher is F. That's going to be one of the specials. That's just a kick. Soul Basher? More like Ass Basher. Oh wait, there we go. You have to hold F. That is amazing. Okay, so Thunder Pound is shift and right mouse. Right mouse is just a regular heavy strike, I guess. This one does like rapid strikes. Okay. So right mouse button and then shift right mouse. Right mouse and shift. Okay, so yeah, I don't really get the whole gimmick with this guy. Is that like a Korean reference or something? Like, I mean, if anyone knows anything about Korean culture, like, let me know what this guy's all about. Is he some Korean yokai or something? You know, like in Japanese mythology or whatever. Okay, O is for quests. Press O again. Okay. Now we get to kill a bunch of innocent little, I believe, weezos or something. Okay, wait. Yeah, so you do run a lot faster in non-combat stance, which is really weird because it's not like you have a weapon. You're not carrying a weapon or anything that hinders your movement. Oh, stop interrupting me, Spirit. What's that look? Okay. Okay, so I wasn't even paying attention to what we were killing, but it was beetles, I think. Or no, it was weasels. No, it was beetles. Okay, now I'm killing weasels. You little shit. I mean, I would hate to be at the receiving end of those punches. They're pretty intense. Okay. Oh, and you know what's weird? I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard right now. I usually play my Dark Knight with the controller, which is really inconvenient because I can't use this skill bar down here, and I can't bind the potion there either because, for whatever reason, whenever I use my default attack, I always end up consuming a potion. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Not beating up on that guy. I'm supposed to kill these innocent little foxes. It's really sad, the death noises they make. Like, they don't stand a fucking chance against these punches. Okay. I'm gonna try to blow through some of these quests. Since I'm nearing the 15-minute mark here. Now I'm killing wolves. Try using my special a little more. Did that kill it? And I have no idea what I'm even collecting. Oh, I see. Cracked fangs. Those are just merchant items. You can just sell them to merchants for gold. Okay, so killing imp soldiers. Another thing about BDO is the NPCs seem pretty generic and weak. Like, I think the idea is you're supposed to just kite a bunch, and since all your attacks are like fucking AoEs, like you can literally just they're not following me. Okay, well I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Yeah, like literally you're supposed to just kite a bunch of them and then just throw your AoE punches at them. That seems to be the gist of BDO, which is basically mass farming and grinding, which is okay, I guess, because I'm perfectly fine with a really grindy game, but like every other game I've played in the past, it's always the monsters were overpowered, and you know you just had to have the gear, otherwise you wouldn't be able to take them on. What's really weird though is that even though this game has sort of an action combat-y system, like see if I dodge, he's not gonna do any damage to me, and everything my attacks collide with is going to take damage, but it doesn't feel that useful. Like, it doesn't feel useful to dodge all that often, unless you're fighting a boss or something. Yeah, maybe, but again, it's just these small fry NPC. It's just a button masher at the end of the day. Am I supposed to destroy these? Like, look at that. I just took out like 4 enemies with one attack. It's pretty crazy. Okay, that's a little bit of an overkill because I was already done with the quest objective. Yes. Okay. So what's my opinion of this class so far? I obviously haven't seen enough of it to really draw a sort of good conclusion, to draw anything from it, to draw any conclusions from it. But so far, I kind of feel like it's a very mobile and light class. so I have no idea where I'm supposed to go right now. I'm supposed to kill these. I'm supposed to kill these steel imps. Is there like a charge move? Yeah, that's kind of a charge. So W and F is kind of like a. Whoops. That's kind of a charge kick. My friend Macmillan would probably call it a flying fuck kick. Oops, not supposed to collect. Okay, so I'm supposed to collect helmets, but what they really mean is just kill them. Hey, what's up? Like, it looks really flashy, but in reality, I'm not even really working a sweat doing this. I'm just literally clicking the same 3 or 4 buttons over and over. So I'll leave their loot here. Nah, I can't collect it. Ooh. Oh yeah, so one other move I wanted to try out. Let me see if I can get a volunteer here.